episode tonight, and that one is the 1986 classic Critters the movie.
One of my favourites when I was a youngster.
I've got
number two, but
is it?
They were two of my favourite kind of this style films, definitely.
Well, it's this and Gremlins in it. The rest
Yeah,
is shite.
definitely. Yeah,
Ghoulies, Munchies,
yeah.
Troll.
I've got a confession to make. This is the first time I've ever watched it, ever.
Wow.
Today.
Wow. I can't believe you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
So sheltered you are, Claire.
Well, as you can tell, we're all seem quite happy about it, but would anyone like to guess the IMDb rating?
But it's shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 4.2 or something like that.
No, you're higher than that. You're
5.6?
higher?
7?
No.
6.1.
Yes.
I saw it earlier.
Yeah. 6.1.
Yeah, I feel
We'll get in.
We'll get into it. But let's thank some of the returning listeners, then we will get into it. Follow us on Facebook, Cutting to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. YouTube is Apocalypse Bull. SoundCloud, Spotify, all your other podcasting platforms. Cutting to the Bull in the PTA. Where shall I start on this mighty list? Rishon
Good place to start.
In Israel.
Chicago in the US, Belfast in the UK, Phoenix, Livonia, Dayton in the US, Lagos in Nigeria, Frankfurt am Main, Bamberg, Falkenstein in Germany, Boardman in the US, Dublin, Ireland, Groningen in Holland, Paris in France. Happy Trafalgar Day from last week, you fucks.
What the fuck's going on with the Louvre? They just let them in.
That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Have you seen the detective investigating that?
No.
He looks like, oh man, he's got this fucking like Troby hat. He's got a shirt,
Does
a
he look like a
jacket, an
cartoon?
overcoat. He's got like a loose, no monocle.
No monocle.
He's got like a loose sort of spotted like silk scarf around his
Does he
neck.
look like Bergerac or something?
He looks like he should have his own TV show. He's like a mixture of every detective you can think
Bergerac,
of.
Poirot, all of them put together.
All of them put together.
And the cartoon
No,
ones.
you know what? I tell you what.
Is he
no,
like? Is he?
No, he looks like a Doctor Who variant.
I'm picturing the little dude in Pink Panther.
A little bit, or they're called the Pink Panther Gang, apparently, the ones who robbed it. I have got it for winners. Mike, can you pause it? Find me a picture of this detective. I just showed the guys, and it's Doctor Who, isn't it? It's Doctor.
My words, I think, is I want to be him. He just looks the epitome of cool, and I am the detective. There's no other detective in the world. He is it.
But then you'd have to be French.
No problem. I can eat cheese and drink wine, no problem.
Well, still, France, you may have lost a bet out of Trafalgar.
And we may have just lost a few French listeners with that awful impression. I do apologise.
Well, yeah, but you have the most suave detectives in the fucking world.
Yeah, he's very snappily dressed.
He does look cool as food, to be fair.
Guadalajara in Spain, Bellevue and Seattle in the US. Mike, you'll be happy with Seattle, being the grunge fan you are.
Yeah.
And I've been watching Frasier today.
I was going to say, I'm more of a Frasier fan, so I like it because of that.
Very well spoken, isn't he, Frasier?
Yeah.
It's the new one.
He's up himself, isn't he? You
Not
know,
as good as it.
The episode I was watching today, they were like, let's go to a restaurant where we don't have to get a reservation, and Niles just backhands him.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a genius genius comedy, and I do like the new ones.
It's decent
because it's Frasier, and he's just a cool cat. He always has been. I loved him when he did the X-Men films. I thought he was brilliant as the Beast. I thought he suited being the Beast. It just suited him to the ground.
Talk of him coming back for the next Avengers movie, doing the Beast thing, because you've got Magneto is Ian McKellen and Charles Xavier is Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
It's all alternate ones in it. They're bringing them all back and using the multiverse thing to explain it all. So there was talk of him coming back, but I don't know how true it is.
I also think What's His Tits did a good job of him in the younger ones. What's his name?
Fassbender.
No.
He was good too.
Yeah, the Beast.
Oh, the young lad. I don't know what his name is at the top of my head.
He was the lad out of Skins, and he did a few
James
things
McAvoy.
No, that was
About a
Xavier.
Boy. He was in About a Boy, wasn't he? That was his first thing. But
I'm
yeah,
not gonna watch that.
he was.
I don't know that. I don't know what
He
that-
also did a good rendition of the Beast. But yeah,
Let me give you the cast for this.
go on then.
Dee Wallace. I don't think you would know. Some of these names.
She
look
was in
kind of.
E.T.
I was
She
going
was
to
in
say,
E.T.,
wasn't it the
Ellen
mom out of
Brett.
E.T.? Yeah.
Emmett Walsh as Harv.
He plays every southern sheriff. Every
Yes, he
film
does.
there
Yeah,
is.
you're right. He
Yeah.
does. What's the name of Bond?
one that talks like that?
Was he in a Bond?
Yeah.
He's been in a couple of Bond films,
I was
hasn't he?
gonna say, yeah.
I think he's also a voiceover actor in lots of Disney films as well, to be honest.
He's in Knives Out. I love that film. He's in Knives Out.
And he's
Haven't
still
seen
alive.
He's still alive. Well, he was alive as of 2012. or
He was the
20
one that looked like Pat Sharp.
Oh well, no, well,
He might be dead now.
he might be dead now.
Is he dead?
I don't know, to be honest, Claire. 'Cause I'm not sure if he's got. There might be no picture with him.
Yeah, he
The
looks.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, he looks like the love child of Pat Sharp, and he might have
Pat Sharp.
and he might have the Rocky Horror Show. Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Tim Curry.
Yeah, he
Dr.
looks like the love
Frankenfurter.
child of them.
Oh, I know what you mean. Actually. I see that. I can see that. The hair.
The hair
of
of Pat Sharp, and then Tim
the
Curry's
mouth. The
yeah.
mouth of Tim Curry, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. The
It's
love
Johnny
child.
Steele, damn it.
Billy Green Bush, which is
Such a name.
Such a fucking name.
Sounds like a sexual disease, that, doesn't it?
Is Jay Brown the dad? The only one I recognise as a face, apart from the sheriff who plays the sheriff in everything, is Scott Grimes, who is Gordy on the Orville.
Oh yeah.
He plays the kid.
I picked that out, didn't I?
You did pick that out.
No
I noticed
way.
that watching it, yeah.
I was just like, why have they got a ginger kid? It's the Milkmans.
Oh, another
I didn't
name?
clock that was him.
He does
to
look
be
nothing like
honest.
the parents.
No, he doesn't.
No, because his dad looks like Elvis or fucking what's his name, Bruce Campbell. I thought it was Bruce Campbell at
Yeah, I
first.
There is a definite resemblance.
Billy Zane, you
there.
missed.
Billy Zane. I'm just about to say Billy Zane. He's in the film. Billy Zane of Titanic fame.
Yeah,
Oh, he
I
does
clocked
make a
him,
brief
yeah.
appearance, doesn't he? He's like a
First
young,
to die,
like
isn't
an
he?
old teenager, early 20-year-old kind of.
Snogging in
Second
the
to
barn.
die.
Oh, of course, yes. Yeah. So, grab your popcorn, lock your barn doors, maybe hide your pets, because today we are revisiting one of the 1980s most gloriously weird creature features, Critters. Critters, the movie that dared to ask the question, what if adorable fuzzy aliens came to Earth and immediately started eating everything that wasn't nailed down?
Well, they just looked like hedgehogs, didn't they? Really, at first, it's like, oh, it's a little hedgehog, and then it throws its spines at you.
Yeah, they were quite cute until they did that.
One's to guess that the spines are poisonous
I'd certainly say
Yeah.
that they immobilise you, yeah.
because they seem to have more of a reaction to people than you'd expect a little spine to have. Like people like falling over from having a spine stuck in them.
But then again, I'd imagine if a porcupine showered you with spikes.
I've seen a video recently.
Yeah, where he
of that.
literally just falls to the floor going, ah!
It looks awful, to be fair.
Like the one side of his body is just covered in
Shit.
spines, basically.
Clearly
Apart from his
got-
face, he managed to get his hands
I
up.
think he's got one in his neck.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where he's like, "Ah," like
And he was wearing double denim, funnily enough. So, let's just show
That's just
double
that-
denim is not the fucking proofing, the armour you think it is, mate.
Yeah,
think
but I
that
bet he
was
looked
the same-
cool as fuck.
No,
I
he
think that's
didn't.
the same video that I saw. It's
I
just
think it
like
is.
how it's like a doorbell
He's on,
cam,
he's
isn't it?
Yeah, he's on the porch.
Yeah. Funny that.
So, if you've never seen it, imagine Gremlins with more teeth, fewer rules, and way more laser guns. And if you have seen it, congratulations! You survived the golden age of practical effects and questionable haircuts.
Oh, great haircuts.
Feathered mullet is amazing.
I know it is.
If only we could all grow one.
Yeah.
Well, I could. I'd have a skullet.
Well, yeah.
But it didn't work for Hogan. Well, it did
It
work
didn't
for
work,
Hogan
it
because
did.
he was 6'8" and
No one's
300 pounds.
No one's going to turn it.
And no one's going to say his skullet looks shit.
Your hair's a bit shit, mate.
Because he's just going to fucking big boot and leg drop me. But, so, yeah, anyway, barring the mullet, I love practical effects.
Yeah, can't beat
Yeah,
them.
definitely.
I'm a big fan of them. I know they look a bit dated now, but kids, trust me, at the time they were fucking awesome, and they're still awesome. Just accept it as part of movie magic.
I don't think they look too bad. in this
The
film.
effects in this look fine.
For the budget,
Yeah. I
$2
thought-
million. That's
The
it.
puppets were really good, to be fair, what they used.
Yeah. It's one thing they did in the 80s, one, it was really realistic, good puppets. It's weird.
I'd have liked a full frontal of the big.
You just like a full front today,
I
mate.
know.
What, of Johnny Steele?
No, a full frontal of the more they eat, the bigger they get. You know, the big one that goes sort of rolling or walking past the window. I'd have liked to see the bigger one.
Apparently that was discarded in the later films.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Although, Claire, if it makes you feel better, I bet Johnny Steele probably is hung like a fucking horse. It's called Johnny Steele, for God's sake.
How could you not be?
Exactly.
Unless he's just...
Unless he's got a baby penis.
He's compensating, maybe.
Cod pieces were a thing in the 80s still. So, our story begins in space. Because, why the fuck not? Quite simply. Somewhere out in the cosmos, there's a prison asteroid that apparently doubles as a home for the galaxy's worst troublemakers. Inside, we meet the Krites, little furry meatballs of mayhem who look like, well, Furbies crossed with piranhas, I guess.
Yeah.
Tribbles
And a bit of a hedgehog.
from Star Trek, the original.
Oh, I don't recall. Oh, I haven't seen much of the original Kirk series, admittedly, the TOS. I haven't seen much of it.
Innit? Now. It's alright when you were a kid.
Picard's a superior captain.
Yep.
I know it's controversial, but...
No, I 100% agree. He was
Yeah.
the best captain.
These tiny terrors managed to stage a jailbreak, and when I say tiny, they're about the size of a bowling ball, but your bowling ball's got teeth, it can roll on its own, and was hungry enough to eat your car. The Krites steal a spaceship and take off across the galaxy, pursued by two bounty hunters who look like they belong in an 80s hair metal band.
Well, at first, they've got no faces, have they?
Yeah, they're just a
Looks pretty good, the special effects. You see this,
glowing bluish
Yeah.
skin,
Yeah.
but no features.
you see it sort of transform into a human skull, and then the blood,
Yeah.
flesh.
Yeah, those kind of effects they were good, man.
I wonder how much of the special effects budget that bit took.
Oh, 40%.
Because the rest, chances are that the critters themselves were probably just bowling balls covered in a wig.
Skinned a few porcupines,
Yeah, you know.
wrapped him around it.
You know, these guys are serious. They've got glowing eyes, big guns, and no sense of humour. They are basically space terminators in future 80s rock disguises.
The bounty hunters, not
Yeah,
the Krites.
no, the Krites, no, they're just little bowling balls of fluffiness.
Humanoid as well. They are.
Yes.
The bounty hunters.
And where do the Krites end up? Not some bustling metropolis, not a military base. Nope, there wasn't enough budget for that. They crash land right in the middle of small town Kansas. Because if you're going to unleash chaos, you might as well do it where there's lots of livestock. And there'd be no mobile phone signal, if there was mobile phones in the 80s.
Yep, it's a bit like one of your...
My favourite and a very compelling, credible UFO encounter, close encounter of the third kind, the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter, Mike. Is that what you're going to say?
I was.
That's the one.
Except, of course, they were silvery owls and not
They
little
weren't
goblins.
they weren't Krites. This is basically based on Kelly Hopkinsville, let's face it. The most
agree.
compelling, credible case.
I've never thought of it like that, but once you'd said it, I agreed. Not that it was the most compelling case, that it was kind of
It is, though, isn't it?
etched into the film.
When you look at the fact that potentially Richard Nixon showed Jackie Gleason the body of an E.T., which was a goblin-like creature, it just ties it back to Kelly Hopkinsville.
And we get E.T. in this film as well.
Yeah, the little teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little,
Oh yeah, I forgot that bit. Yeah.
So, cut to Earth. We meet the Brown family. You're all American, wholesome. We live on a farm and everything's fine kind of family. Kids a bit like Dennis the Menace, making pipe bombs. But if you live on a farm, I guess you can make pipe bombs, as long as you don't take them to school.
Yeah.
I used to do shit like that when I was a kid.
Well, they're saying that this is 1986, that kid's about 8. Oh, we'd have been in fucking Columbine territory by the time that little fucker's in school. That was like 91, 92, wouldn't we? When he's in high school, he knows how to make pipe bombs.
Boys will be boys.
I think this is foreshadowing.
We used to try and make little things like that, though.
Did you?
Yeah.
You little terrorist, you.
We were, yeah, nowadays, yeah.
You'd be arrested under the Anti-Terrorism Act and locked up.
One of my friends had a Jolly Rogers cookbook, or a copy of, and yeah.
They banned them in the end, didn't they?
Oh yeah. But yeah, when I was about
Have you
7
that,
or
Claire?
8.
I downloaded the Anarchist cookbook.
How did you?
Same thing, pretty much.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was downloading. I was just like, oh, this sounds bad.
Anarchy!
Yeah. And then I started reading it. I was like, fucking recipes for shit. I'm like, oh, fuck it. And then
Using
I just got,
household goods, wasn't it?
yeah, I just got bored and fucked off and I'm out on my bike.
I can't remember what it is, but it's obviously I can't remember what it is, but I'm not going to tell you the entire recipe. But boiling antifreeze and something will, if you leave it on the boil for long enough, it will explode your house.
There was bleach as well. You boil bleach till it crystallises. And
There was a whole list of stuff that
All
you keep on,
sorts
you know, like all the cleaning products you keep under the sink.
Yeah.
If you mix enough of them together and you put them on the boil, then it'll either explode when you leave the house, or you can turn it into something.
Just when you leave the house. Is it?
Well, yeah, so you can do the cool jump in the air, or wear a long coat and walk out as the fireball comes out.
Right,
Oh no, I've left the stove on. Boom!
a lad I knew thought it'd be funny to fill them with little fucking nails and that.
Yeah.
He lobbed it, and it didn't fucking go off.
Oh.
Thank fuck, because we were just like, "Don't! What are you doing, you dick? What are you doing?" Because he told us, "Oh, this one's got nails in there. Best run!" Because he was a dick, honestly. Yeah, I grew up in Blackpool. There was some fucking
We'll say no more.
fucking fucked up chickens I used to hang around. Not so much hang around with, that used to be around. You'd hang around with certain people, and there'd be other little tagger alongers kind of thing every now and then. You know what I mean?
What, the weird kid who makes nail bombs?
Basically, yeah.
This would have been in the 80s, but his parents Irish.
I wonder where he is now.
Yeah,
See?
me too. But he's either in the army or he's in jail for terrorism.
Well, see, I lived right
dead.
near an army base, and there was a lot of army kids that we used to hang around with, because you had the army barracks and like the council estate, so to speak, and it was always like the war between the two, because there was like a field in between these two estates, and like the kids would. Oh, the 80s
When you say
were
war,
mad.
when you say war,
I mean, like proper fights. Like you'd have like 10, 20 kids per side run at each other over a field and beat the shit out of each other and that, and you'd get, it was never stabbings or anything like that. It was always just fisticuffs.
So you were spent your childhood having pitched child battles.
to be fair, we did something similar.
We did, yeah.
It was,
The crab-apple wars.
We used to have ourselves. Yeah.
it was because they were like, I don't know, they were just the pad brats, weren't they? They were pad
This
brats.
one's rotten.
Pad brats often think they're better than everybody
But
else.
we were at war with the next street along.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see.
But that's
Yeah.
what it was like.
Yeah.
It was the two estates were kind of like, they didn't like each other because they were both from different kind of backgrounds. You had one that was an army bringing up, and they always thought they were better than everybody else because their dad was in the army, this, that, and the other.
My dad's hard.
Yeah, and that was their mentality. And then you had the council estate who knew they were hard because they lived on the streets.
Because it was a council estate in Blackpool,
'Cause
and
they
it was
were-
grim up north, innit? You know.
They were brought up rough.
Well, can we go back to the film?
No.
Or does Pete want to tell us his entire biography? You should write it, Pete.
I have had some interesting paths drawn within my life.
Well, you should write it.
Definitely.
So, back to the film then.
Yeah, man.
So the family, Jay and Helen, the parents, are just trying to make a living with their lives start getting too weird. There's Brad, the mischievous teenage son with a slingshot, a mullet and a love of explosives, as we alluded to, which is the classic 80s trifecta. And then there's April, his older sister, who's got a boyfriend and a knack for sneaking around when Dad's not looking, and they live in Grover's Bend, a place so small the local sheriff probably knows what brand of toothpaste you use. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it's about to become the centre of an alien buffet.
Dum dum dum.
So, the Croyd spaceship crashes nearby. The Browns hear something in the woods and figure it's, it's a meteor, maybe it's a raccoon. It's not a raccoon though, is it?
A fucking big loud raccoon. a shiny, bangy one.
Meanwhile, out in the dark, the Kright's already up to no good. Rolling around, chittering, and finding out that Earth food is fucking delicious. Chickens, delicious. Cows, even better. Humans, well.
Policeman in it for
Yeah.
one of the first ones, remember rightly?
I like how they roll.
Yeah.
And the policeman was in Star Trek.
I didn't clock him.
Yeah. The Next Generation, I think.
Can't remember.
It
what
was
the
a weird
policeman-
alien.
Okay.
Well, Brad, the curious teenage protagonist that he is, goes out to investigate, because this is the 80s, and of course that's what he does. And he quickly realises this isn't a normal night in Kansas. And before long, the Krites make their move, sneaking into the brown farmhouse like tiny, fuzzy little rolling burglars, and at first they just mess with stuff, stealing food, knocking things over, making creepy noises. But then one of them bites Dad on the shoulder and it's game on.
Don't they kill Billy Zane first?
Yeah.
I don't think we're at that point.
Aren't we?
Police got to turn up yet.
Ah.
The Browns barricade themselves inside, shotgun at the ready. I'd imagine. This is the 80s. How many guns do you think there were?
Yeah, I think that's just been missed out because that all happened before any of this happened, didn't it? In the barn. Because that's how they discovered that there was these little monsters to barricade themselves in the thing. Because the barn had happened prior to that. Because the girl had gone out making sweet nothings with him.
I thought that was later on.
I think Pete's right.
No.
I think
Yeah, I think they went.
you only watched
yeah,
it earlier.
Yeah,
you should
went,
know.
went to the barn.
That
Oh,
all
yeah,
that
she sneaks out to the barn with Billy Zane, didn't she?
Yeah.
Imagine explaining that to his parents. Like, my boy came around to your farm and got eaten by tiny rolling aliens. Well, his death would be
What are you going to do?
classified.
yeah.
Not my fault.
His death would be classified. You know, this would be instantly classified. They'd be like MK Ultra'd.
How did they get to make this documentary then? If it was classified.
Ooh, is it a documentary? Well, this is basically the Kerry Hopkinson encounter, isn't it?
I thought this was a documentary. Oh shit! Isn't that what you asked for? A documentary this week?
Well, you know what, Pete? Could fucking well be. Could well be. Brad runs off to get help in true 80s horror movie logic. That means sprinting across the dark fields in the middle of the night, armed with nothing but pluck and a pipe bomb. Out in the town, nobody believes him, of course, because who's going to buy the story like, hey, tiny aliens are eating my family's chickens and biting my dad. And the sheriff just tells him to go home and get some sleep.
That's a good cure.
Meanwhile, the intergalactic bounty hunters finally arrive on Earth and they don't know what humans look like. So one of them shapes into random 80s rock star, at least, what's his name, Johnny Steele.
Power of the night.
Yeah,
Streets are calling.
yeah. Across
Plays all the way through.
I
doesn't it?
know, yeah. I was just like, was somebody that was on the set or some, you know, got to put my music in it. It's got to be big.
Cross between David Bowie, Billy Idol, and a malfunctioning robot. And his partner can't decide that he's morphing into different people. The local preacher, which is a bold choice, really. But yeah, he just has a bit of a morph, doesn't he? Why not? I would. If I wasn't Johnny Steele, I'd certainly be trying to morph into anyone else, wouldn't you?
Well, he picks a dead guy first, and he picks the
See,
Yeah.
dead.
a bit like
Cool.
Terminator. You got to think it's quite cool for the person playing the character, because it's like that woman that played bloody what's his name's bloody stepmom.
What was
John
it in?
Connor. John
Connor.
Connor's stepmom. She played Terminator. She didn't just play John Connor's stepmom. She played Terminator for 5 minutes or whatever, didn't she? So it's like, that's cool as fuck, I think.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
They hired a lot of twins for that movie too.
Yeah. Oh, there's the copper. He was
Yeah.
a twin, wasn't he? The one with the blonde hair and the tash.
We watched that the other week, didn't we?
Yeah.
The one that got floor where
Floor
when he
killed.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my lucky
Brilliant.
day.
Brilliant.
The effects still hold up in that film.
But no, I think it's cool. Like, 'cause each of those actors can all be like, I played the Terminator. How cool's that?
Oh yeah.
Because you don't think of it. You think there's that the T1000, is it the Morphe one? Is it T1000?
Yeah.
You only think of the policeman guy, don't you? What's it? I can't think what his name is.
Robert Patrick.
That's right. You only think of him as Terminator, don't you? And obviously Arnie as the original Terminator. But then you think, oh no, there's like half a dozen characters played
him,
the Terminator. So, yeah.
Something to put on a CV though, isn't it?
And similarly in this, you got all these little characters. Even if it was for like a couple of moments, they all played the bounty hunter from Critters.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite big of accolade as the Terminator, but still.
So Q, basically, lots of critters attacking the house and the family fighting them off.
Which is the best part of the film, isn't it?
Yeah. So the bounty hunters roll into Grover's Bend in their alien spaceship and walk straight into a bowling alley.
If it was funny.
And start to immediately blow up into smithereens.
This was what I thought. It's like, why the fuck are they just like shooting up the place?
I like how he rolls the ball and then the guy goes, "What team's he on?"
it obliterates all of the all the pins into smithereens, doesn't it?
Did anybody clock
The Ghostbusters reference?
yeah, and it's got a pin, so they're the pin busters, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1986. It's all in popular culture, isn't it?
There was a few little references, wasn't there? Like you say, there was the E.T. reference.
Yeah. When was E.T.?
82?
I think it
Yeah,
was
you might be
around
right.
that when I was
Ghostbusters
I was born.
was
around that
84.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Which
All the best films in it, the 80s.
But also, that merch would have been quite cheap to buy for a low-budget film, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Got the shop and buy an E.T. Teddy.
Yeah.
No, the townsfolk understandably freak out because a bow and arrow is just fucking exploded, basically. But the bounty hunters don't care. They've
Can
got
we
one
mention their
mission.
guns?
Go on, mention the guns.
They're cool as fuck.
They are.
They do remind me of the ones from Red Dwarf.
Oh, the
I was gonna say the
bazookoids.
same, yeah.
They're very similar,
Yeah.
aren't they, to Bazookoids in Red Dwarf, if anyone's familiar with that. And if you're not, watch it. Red Dwarf. Hilarious. English one, not the American version, because that was shite.
Oh, there's only like one episode of that.
One
Is
series,
there a
I think.
series
I
of
think
it?
they did the whole
Did they?
first
I've only ever
series.
seen the first episode.
Or they might have just got the pilot. And,
But it was bad, wasn't it?
yeah,
I
awful.
think they just did the pilot.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was awful. I remember watching the pilot and be like, no, get it off! But yeah, that bazookoid gun that they've got, man,
Yeah.
it's fucking awesome. I always wanted one as a kid. Always wanted one of them.
Oh, who doesn't want a bazookoid?
Yeah.
If I had to choose between, you know, we're talking giant guns, yeah, in films, one of the ones from the end of Men in Black.
Oh yeah.
I like the one from Aliens. You know, the one
Oh,
that's
yeah.
got the harness.
The smart
That
gun.
Vasquez and...
That's because it's an
Drake.
MG42
Drake.
modified Pete, you Nazi gun.
I know, but it's just cool as fuck, isn't it? You can't say that's
Yeah.
not a cool as fuck gun.
It
And
is.
the noise it makes. Like, yeah. Not that it makes anything that sounds like that, but yeah.
You could have defeated that guy with the nail bomb. He had one of them.
I've just used my trusty 8-inch steel pole.
Steel pole, just put it in his mouth.
Yep, no problem.
Oh, as he goes to press the detonator, you put it between his hands
Yep,
and then punch him in the face.
definitely.
Right, so the Krites go wild. Back at the Brown Farm, things are getting really bad. They multiply, they grow larger, and they're treating the house like a midnight snack buffet. And they cut the phone lines, they trash the kitchen, and at one point, one of them eats a goldfish.
Yeah,
It is-
that was a sad part of the film, actually.
Fucking chaos.
As
Oh,
it
it's
would be,
funny.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was quite funny then bit.
And so at one point, one of the Krites starts talking in subtitles because they've got their own alien language.
I love the way they just always effing and blinded,
Yeah.
pretty much. It was like, no!
They've got weapons.
Yeah,
So
that's
what?
my favourite bit. It's like, they've got weapons, so what?
Fuck.
That is my
Yeah.
favourite part of the film, that is.
Yeah, so Brad ends up being the unexpected hero of the night. He's got guts, he's got pipe bombs, and he's got that I've watched too many action movies energy that all 80s kids had. Because let's face it, pretty much every movie was action. Every children's cartoon involved us doing actiony shit.
Hero, being a hero.
You know, G.I. Joe, He-Man,
Thundercats.
Anything.
Anything.
Transformers. You know, we all grew up with that. So we're all heroes.
Lone Star.
Just to get him through this shit.
Lone Star, remember
Lone
that one?
Star, I do.
That
Yes.
was ace. Sight of the...
Brave Star.
Brave Star, that
Brave
was
Star.
it. Sight of the... Eyes of the Eagle.
Strength of the Bear.
Ears of the Wolf.
Speed of the Puma.
Brilliant. Brilliant that
Weird
was.
robot horse.
That was brilliant, though.
Weird sentient robot
Brave
horse.
Star.
Well, he teams up with the bounty hunters.
Bounty
Bounty
Cunters.
Cunters.
Bounty Cunters.
Bounty hunters. And they have
They
now
had a female
turned...
version.
That's number 2.
I think I watched the wrong
I think
version.
that's the porn version.
I think I watched the wrong movie.
That's a bit of critter porn. Oh, nice toothy blowjob.
Well, that's not a blowjob unless you end up bleeding.
Alright, fucking hell, man. Jesus, I was kidding, man. Wow.
He's sucking you off Jaws. From
Yeah.
James Bond.
Well, dental hygiene in the UK isn't what it used to be.
Oh, dear.
Or maybe it's time I got the doctor. Well, the Crites, now larger and meaner, have taken over the Brown house and are using it as a lair. Because, of course, they would pick the only farmhouse with a finished basement, and it's all furnished too, which is nice. It's got that very turn of the century Americana look about it inside. They haven't bought new furniture for 100 years in that house, you can tell. And the final act is peak 80s mayhem. Explosions, laser beams, fuzzy creatures flying through windows. The absolute fucking works. Brad sneaks onto one of the Crite ships with one of his homemade firecrackers, because that's what you do when you're 14. You just blow up spaceships.
Well, they take his sister, don't they?
They do.
I'm assuming it's for a snack on the way home.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, they shoot. He shoots her with a spine,
Yeah.
doesn't it? That
Drags.
seems to, sort of demobilise you until you pull it out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely some kind of poison, isn't it? Some kind of toxin. The Kites take off thinking they've won, only for Brad's little improvised explosive device to blow the entire ship sky high in one glorious low-budget fireball.
Not before the best effect in the film, when the aliens blow up the house.
Yes,
Yes.
that was good.
Just out of spite.
Yeah?
I love that. They're laughing, aren't they?
yeah.
Great explosion.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where the budget went.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And the Browns are safe. They escape the explosion of their house, and the bounty hunters, mission complete, casually just walk away like nothing's happened.
Not before they repair the house.
Oh, they do repair their house,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
They leave him a little device, don't they? And he presses it, and the house all just rebuilds itself, and everything inside is back immaculate.
Yeah.
Everything, like down the little crystal chandelier, and
The cat in the mailbox.
yeah, everything.
They've probably got one of them, what's that painting where there's like the farmer and his wife and he's got a pitchfork and there's a barn behind him. It's a famous one.
Oh yeah.
I bet they had one of them.
Yeah.
Guarantee you they had one of them.
We couldn't have been a middle American family like that and not have that picture.
I think
Could
There
we,
is a farmer
surely?
with a pitchfork in the second one, isn't there? That gets attacked.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he should be skewering those little fuckers, shouldn't he?
Maybe we'll do Critters 2 as our next
Yeah.
my next movie pick. 'Cause
There is an inconsistency. The first time she shot, I'm sure the blood was red, but then there's another one. He shoots, and then up the wall it's all green.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't remember the red blood, but I remember
Oh,
the
maybe
green.
it
Or
was
maybe
sort
his
of-
belly was full of meat and...
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've just eaten a load of cows and chickens.
That's a good point. So they were actually going really deep into it on this film. To be fair, you know what I mean. Fair play. They really put thought.
It was
into
at
that.
it was at night, so it might have been sort of blacky. You know, I don't know.
Well, it's as comprehensive as You know, the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So-
So are you thinking this actually happened then?
In some form. In some form. Except it was goblins. So, you know, in true 80s movie fashion, the aliens are gone, Bud's a hero. Everyone's learned a viable lesson. You know?
Not sure what that lesson is.
Ben, what is that lesson?
The lesson is,
Defend your castle.
defend every Englishman's home is his castle. So if this happened in Britain, we would obviously defend Mike's flat. We
We wouldn't have a gun though, would we?
No.
What will we use then?
Knives.
Okay.
Close
Anything
combat.
blunt. We've got that cut into the ball thing that you did, Claire, the artwork that looks a bit like a shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. It's halfway to a shield, isn't
Yeah.
it? Pizza,
Yeah, I'm genuinely like, yep, I've got my plan.
There is a British film, isn't it? It's a bit like Critters. Do you remember?
Attack the Block.
Yes, Attack the Block.
Yes.
Chavs versus aliens.
It's actually very
It's pretty good, isn't
It's
it?
actually a good film. It is quite funny. It's got quite a few big names that like make small British names that make small little cameos in it.
Wasn't the dude from Star Wars in that movie? The guy who played Finn.
Yeah,
And that was his big break, that Attack the Block.
yeah. Can't think what his name is, but yeah,
Yeah,
the stormtrooper. He turned
that's the
good.
one.
The Black Stormtrooper.
Yeah,
Which everyone
yeah.
went
The
mental
black,
over.
the black clone.
They used different sources for the cloning after the clone rebellion on Camino, not long after
yeah.
the.
They
He wasn't
really-
a clone, was he? He was.
He
So
was,
they
no, they
did
were
really-
snatching children
Yeah.
at that point, like the
Yeah.
Jedi used to.
Good film. Attack the Block. I was quite surprised by
For
it.
their
I
own
watched
good.
it, not thinking anything
For their
of
own-
it.
They're too powerful, aren't they? You can't leave kids with that power untrained.
No.
Still snatched kids, didn't they?
I thought that people
They
would
don't
put them
snatch them, it's
forward.
with-
I thought your mum and dad would put you forward
Yeah.
if you were a bit hard, like, you know.
With the consent of the parents.
The kids
The
a bit
force
hard.
is stronger, this one. Fucking take him.
He keeps moving the salt without touching it.
His little fucking alphabet blocks are floating round in a circuit.
It's a bit strange, this one.
Still, what if you don't want to? You take them anyway.
Parents consent.
No, it's not always.
That is the British version of that
Yep.
film, and yes, he was in it. I was trying to remember how we got to Star Wars. I was like, what?
Well, we all love it. Let's say why we love it, why we think we love it. It's not high art. Well, it's pretty close for an 80s movie, 80s B movie. It's a B movie that knows exactly what it is, isn't it? It's weird, funny, slightly scary, little romp about killer furballs and laser guns and some explosions. It's got everything in an 80s movie. You always got everything you want in an 80s movie, hasn't it?
And it never tried to be anything it
No.
wasn't.
You know, it's
No.
a
It
stupid
was
film.
honest, and it was honest to itself. It was like, yeah, a bit tongue-in-cheek, a bit scary, but not too scary, enough to make a small child be a bit wary of an egg.
Yeah, well, it was a PG-13 in America.
It was, yeah. It was
15.
released as a PG-13 in America, 15 in the
15
UK.
in the UK, but that's because of the word fuck in it.
As I hadn't watched it today until today, I wish that I hadn't prejudged it in the video shop now, because I was, I'm not a big fan of them really stupid sort of horrors or totally. Ugh. They just make me a bit. Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, we learnt that from Army of Darkness, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Army of
And so
Darkness is silly, though.
I prejudged it and I didn't give it a chance until now. But I'd watch it again.
So she's definitely going home tonight and watching Critters 2. I
Yeah.
can always guarantee it.
And you didn't fall asleep.
And I didn't fall asleep. I was fully engaged, and I'd watch it again. So IMDb 6.2. I think
6.1.
6.1. It could,
Yeah, it's
easily
a
go
bit-
up for, I don't know, a good 7, 8 for me. I don't know.
Well,
High praise indeed.
I'll go with it. For what it is, and it knows exactly what it is, it's a good solid 7.1 for me.
I chose it, so obviously I do like the film. I would have said 8. It's an 8.
Fair enough.
Solid 8, bosh, right there. Because of the nostalgic feel of it as well. Watching it back now, I loved it as a kid, even when it wasn't nostalgic, it was current. But watching it back now, it's nostalgic as well. And yeah, it's just great film. Didn't take itself too seriously, but knew what it was doing. And it's a cult classic, isn't it? I think you could.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'd have watched it as many times as Gremlins. Let's put it that way.
I'll give it a 6.8 for me. That's still quite a
You
high score.
suck.
That's quite a high
No,
score.
you're
I don't
not
think it
fucking
quite-
IMDb now.
I
you
don't
might.
think it quite gets a 7. The ending's a bit naff in it. There's it's a good film.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, but it's the eggs, isn't it?
There's
What about
always
the
some
eggs?
left over.
There was those eggs that were
Yeah.
left over. But that was the ending, wasn't it?
Well, okay, that was the last shot.
that
yeah.
was the ending.
Said
So
something, sequel,
that
innit?
was setting up for number 2, which was good. If number 2 was shite, that ending would have been shit.
Number 2's got a worse score than the first one.
Oh dear.
I got to rewatch it. I've not rewatched that since I was a kid. I've seen Critters.
Critters 2,
Yeah.
I think it's worse. I think.
5.6. Critters 3, 4.5.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Critters 4, 4.1.
Yeah, that's
There
not
is a Critters
surprise.
5, isn't there?
I think it's Critters in Space or
Critters
something.
Attack. I think it's.
Yeah,
called.
that's it. Critters Attack.
But I think that's even worse than them.
I'm not sure how many they've made. You know,
Critters
so-
Attack 2019 TV movie, 3.7.
Even worse.
Critters, a new binge,
That was a webisode episodes, I think.
got a solid 5.
And
We'll
there's
have
that
to watch that one then.
Did you see that short that I sent in there?
I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
didn't
No.
have
Critters, all you can
It's
eat.
pretty good. It's only 6 minutes long. But
Yeah.
Got an 8.
It's called The Bounty Hunt, and it looks pretty good.
It's got an 8.
Ooh.
It's a short, but it's got an 8.
Yeah, I couldn't find that.
So yeah, so we all like it. For once, we all like a film.
Well, I think we'll definitely have to do number 2 as my next choice.
Fair enough. Oh yeah.
As like a follow up, and we can all say whether it's worth going down in the score, or because I've not watched it since I was a kid, so
No, I haven't.
maybe watching it back now, I might not like it as much as I did. But
I'm not sure if I've seen the second one. I don't think I have. And Claire definitely hasn't watched it.
No.
So, all right. For once, we all agree that we like the film. Claire
Hey.
stayed awake. You know, that's quite an improvement actually. The last few you fell asleep.
Yeah.
So, okay. I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Don't drink the flavour aid. Don't join a cult.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Claire. Thanks for listening. Keep an open mind, but not so open that it spills out your ears.
and I've been Pete. Don't go and touch any porcupines or hedgehogs, just in case they are critters.
Deep in the headphones.
Yeah, that's sausages though. Milk or milk. Lactose intolerant. Dog food.